What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, another week of marathon prep. Today is Wednesday. We have a 10-mile easy run today that we are about halfway through. And yeah, nice cool weather makes this run perfect. My stomach is kind of rebelling against me right now. I don't know why. All in all, great run. I'm excited about this cold weather. So one thing I'm kind of playing around with is how I'm going to carry my water and my Go Gels during the race. Right now I'm using this waist belt for water bottle. I like this. I like putting it on my back because it doesn't bounce as much. But whenever you lock it down, it kind of pushes against your bladder. So if I kind of have to pee, it makes me really have to pee. These shorts have this pair and another black pair that I got from Alphalete. I love these shorts. These are my running shorts. I run in these every day, but they have one pocket on the side for my phone and no other pockets. So I don't have a good way of carrying 4 or 5 Go Gels. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, maybe getting new shorts, I don't know. If you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. I've seen people wear like the arm sleeve that runners wear whenever it's cold. I've seen people stuff gels in there. Maybe I could get Harrison about halfway through the marathon, like have another bottle and some Go Gels with her that she could hand off to me. But that's also risky because what if something happens and she's not there for the handoff or something? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to try some things during these longer training runs and just see what works out. But if you have any ideas, let me know. All right, so we just got home, finished that 10-mile run. We also had 5 sets of strides after the 10 miles. So my mileage ended up being like 10.5 miles. I'll put that on the screen for you guys. The mileage each week is starting to increase. Last week I didn't get a video out, but we had 50 miles last week. We have around 55 miles this week, and I will put this week's plan on the screen for you guys right now. Yeah, it's just Wednesday, our second day of training this week, 10 miles. We have a lot more miles to go this week, but I feel relatively great. I was starting to feel run down a little bit, but I feel great. Like this 10 miles was easy, really easy. The weather is absolutely helping with that, with the coldness of the weather. But yeah, we knocked out those 10.5 miles. I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you guys later. All right, so it's been a couple hours. We are just hanging out, watching Miss Rachel on the TV right before Brody goes to bed. I started watching Squid Game's The Challenge today out of the blue. I saw the first season of this, so just tried the second season today. There's not a whole lot that Harrison and I watch really anywhere on Netflix, YouTube, or anything. There hasn't really been anything out that's worth watching to us, but I found this today, interested in it. November's a cool month because Stranger Things, the last season of that, comes out near Thanksgiving, and then like the whole holiday season. NF has an album he's releasing in a couple days, November 14th, that his household is pretty excited about. So November's a pretty cool month, but it's been pretty boring before now. Yeah, we're just hanging out on the couch. I got my run done during the daylight because I'm off on Wednesdays. If you noticed on Strava last week, I've been waiting until the very last minute of the day, like 11:30, 11:45 p.m. to get my run in for the day. And that is a pretty bad habit that I've created. So I'm going to try to stop that. I would pretty much get home from work 5:30, help get Birdie into bed by 7:30, and then pass out on the couch until the very last minute of the day and be like, I gotta go get my run in. And that became a habit or a routine the past week. So I need to stop that. so I can actually hang out at the end of the day instead of just being asleep or running. So yeah, hopefully I can get better at that. Yeah, we're just hanging out for the rest of the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so it is the next day. We are heading home from work, and it is about 5 o'clock right now, and it's almost dark. So we are definitely, we're running in the dark every day unless it's my off day, which is kind of fine with me. It's not a big deal for me because the trails are empty at night, so that's kind of fun. But I know it's just super repetitive for you guys, me recording these videos and me running at night with a headlamp in my face, and it's just like, it's really repetitive. But you know, it is what it is. We have no control over daylight savings, so we're headed home now. Gonna have to get Birdie in the bed around 7 or so, and I will see you guys then. All right, so we made it home from work, got Birdie to sleep. We have a little bit before I run tonight, so we're gonna be playing the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I've already been playing this a little bit and it's garbage. The only reason I'm really playing it is because my friends are playing it. Other than that, I really don't have any time to be wasting playing Xbox nowadays with the mileage, work, family. Like there's no time for this. Maybe one day there will be, but there's no time to fit this in. But yeah, we are just playing this for a little bit because it's brand new. Also, I'm at the point of marathon prep where I'm just hungry all of the time, always snacking on something, always like just cannot be full, and we kind of got to fix that. But yeah, we're gonna be playing the new Black Ops, getting hydrated. Yeah, I'll see you guys when we go for our run tonight. All right, we have a workout tonight of about 7 or so miles, 2 warm-up miles, followed by some threshold intervals. So we have 2 sets of 2 miles at threshold pace, around 7:18, and then we have a 1 mile cool down to end the workout. I waited this late to start this run because NF released a new album, you know, at midnight or 11 p.m. Central. So I knew I'd have some energy after he released an album and I was listening to it at night. So why not just wait and do my run now? But we are wrapping up the first 2 easy miles. I'll see you guys after each set of intervals. All right, so we just finished the first set of 2 miles. I'll put those 2 miles on the screen for you guys. I don't know what it is. I've said this before in other videos. The first set of workouts like this takes me a while to get kind of warmed up. So the second set is usually better. So we have a 3-minute little cool down jog, and I'll see you after the next set. All right, the second set of 2 miles is done. Maybe a little too fast, but I felt a whole lot better on that one. So now we just have 3-minute cool down and then a 1 mile cool down to end the workout, and we will be done. I will just go ahead and put this run on the screen for you guys. It is too late for me to make any kind of clip whenever I get home, so I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, so it is the next morning. I just picked up some breakfast on the way home now, and I'm kind of gonna wrap up the video here. This week is a very big week for us, 55 miles, and that is the biggest week I've had in a very, very long time. And I'm definitely feeling it, and I'm sure a few things are contributing to that. One being work has been a little tougher than usual. Two, I gotten into this routine of running my runs around midnight, which I've got to fix that sometime. But I'm glad I got a coach for this series, because I'm kind of, just giving it to my coach to just tell me what to do, and I'm doing it. If I was planning my prep for this sub 3 hour marathon, I would 100% be overdoing it. Who knows? I probably wouldn't make it to the start line because I would be injured from the ridiculousness of what I would plan for myself. So I feel like beat up so far during this marathon prep, but I'm still able to perform at the things that are asked of me every day, every workout. So we're building confidence. We definitely went into this series with, hope that we could do this goal at the end of it, but also I knew it was a very lofty goal. I've had a few people reach out to me who I'm friends with, and we're like, hey, at the beginning of this, I didn't really think, sub 3 was possible with your starting point, but looking at your runs and stuff, like, hey, I believe it could be possible. So that's good to hear. And trust me, I knew it was a very lofty goal from the start, but if we're gonna do something that I know I can do, like, what's the point? I want to do something that's hard and that takes a lot of effort from me. So sub 3 has been on my mind for years now, ever since I ran my first marathon. So very happy with how we're doing right now, but it's hard. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, basically wrapping up this video, just basically a training vlog of the week, a little bit of the week. We still have a few runs left. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.